Now, protests on the campaign trail are obviously nothing new. I've seen one in every previous election I've covered, but in every one I've seen before, the leader on the stage tries to lower the temperature, not raise it. Do you ever consider whether you should be trying to lower the temperature when these protests erupt?
I think in many cases I do lower the temperature. I tell the police, please take it easy when people are punching the police and trying to hurt people. When I say things like I'd like to punch him, frankly, this was a person that was absolutely violent and was like a crazed individual. A lot of them are, I don't even call them protesters, I call them disruptors. A lot of them come from Bernie Sanders, whether he wants to say it or not, and if he says no, then he's lying. Bernie Sanders, they have Sanders signs all over the place, and they're made by the same people that make the regular Bernie Sanders signs. They're professionally made. And we have great rallies. We have by far the biggest rallies. We have 25, 30,000 people at rallies. And out of that, you've had very little problem. And then what I did with Chicago, and I could have gone, it would have been easier for me to go and make the speech, and you would have had a clash because you had professional disruptors, thousands of them, from Sanders and to a smaller extent, Hillary. Hillary doesn't have very much fervor, I will say that, and so people don't care that much. But you have Sanders disruptors going over there. You had Ayers there. You had a lot of people there that I don't think is so good to be there. And I'll tell you what, I think what I did, and I've gotten a lot of credit for it, not from CNN. I watched John King this morning. That was a total kill job, the entire show. I was amazed at that show. It was like a total kill. But I'll tell you what, I've gotten a lot of credit from other networks, not from CNN. I've gotten a lot of credit for the fact that I canceled and postponed the other day in Chicago because, frankly, if I went up, we would have had my supporters have tremendous love of this country. They're tired of our country being ripped off by everybody. And I will tell you, you would have had a tremendous clash, and a lot of people would have gotten hurt or worse. And by canceling it, everybody dispersed beautifully. The police did a great job. The Secret Service was fantastic. And there was no injuries, no nothing. So I should get credit, not be scorned on your program by John King all morning long.